Hey everybody, welcome to December's first cash stuffing, and I just threw all of my money all over the place to take a photo. That was fun. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at how gross that is. My bank gives me the most rank bills, but I don't really care a ton. I just know that a lot of you out there care a lot. Okay, so while I'm cleaning up, I'll just give you a little fill in on what's been going on. So I am doing a rotation. I'm a medical student. If you didn't know, my name is Laura, and I am a medical student and I'm applying for residency right now. Residency is basically the training that doctors do after medical school. So doctors get more training than anybody, and we pay for it significantly. I'm now in more than $300,000 in debt, and even though I will be making a salary in residency, it'll only be like $70,000 a year. While people who are trained far less are going to be paid a lot more than me for a while, but yeah, I'm not bitter about that. But anyway, so I'm applying for pathology, but I do have to do a lot of rotations at different programs to like see what they're like, if I want to go there, and so that they can see me and if they want me to be part of their training. So that's what I've been doing, and I really like this program that I'm at right now. It might be my #1 program now, so I'm having a really good time with them. So anyway, I tried to zoom in a little bit so y'all can see better, because my budget, usually I write pretty small and you can't really see it. And it's not like this is super crucial for everyone to be able to see, but since this is the first time I'm gonna show my December budget, I'm just gonna go through it really quick. So this month I have a little over $4,500 to work with. I'm starting to get back some money from investments, and I also make money from a cookbook that I sell. So that's a little bit more than I get from my student loans. For my wallet, we'll stuff that. For bills, I took out $362 for my car payment, and I split expenses with my partner. That came to $922, and then I have like a $1 Apple storage. But most everything else, I split with my partner. So I separated this into 4 different weeks. These are all my sinking funds that we're gonna stuff today. In fact, we're gonna stuff them every week. And then some savings that we're gonna stuff. Now, I'm also gonna start doing some new binders, and I don't quite have them ready. So I'm gonna pull the money for that. But you won't see the binders until probably beginning next week. You'll start seeing them, but I'm gonna start pulling the money for them, and you will see them. And then we have our I wrote 188 envelope. I'm definitely not doing 188 envelopes. I wonder how much that would be. It's a 118 envelope challenge. So we will be stuffing $248 into that, which I'm really excited about. We're finally gonna be making some faster progress on that goal. So today, I'm gonna put this to the side here. Today, we are gonna cash stuff. Let's see, can you see this? Yeah, okay, so 365. Now the sun is kind of setting, so there's gonna be some weird light, and I apologize for that, but I rushed home as fast as I could so we could get this filmed. So let's count up. This is the cash that we're going to be doing. So it's 25 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I should have 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, there were 2 that stuck together. We need 22 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh my gosh. let's get a sip. This is my cocktail. It is a vodka soda with what I say is a shit ton of bitters. Excuse my French. I'm a bitter woman. I like bitters. So I put about 20 shakes of bitters in this with an ounce of vodka, and then I fill it with a LaCroix, the hibiscus LaCroix, and it's like my favorite go-to drink. Now we need 5 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And then we want 9 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. Okay, but what we also need, we need prop money, which I didn't pull yet. I usually do, but I was in a rush. So we're gonna use these prop ones from Bare Budget. Let's do 30 ones. 1, 28, 29, 30, okay. All right, so we have 30 ones that will go into that. So that's 30, and then we'll do 2 5s. Like that. Okay, and then in the 118 envelope challenge, 116, 115, and 17. 100. 15, 116, and then we also need 17. So we're only going to talk about chlorine really today. All right, now that we have that squared away, let's check out my binder and what I have left over. Now, I did write down some expenses that I had from this last week, but I'm actually going to do all my expenses I think the 3rd week of the month and do condensing at the same time. So we'll probably just deal with expenses once a month and try that. But I'm gonna keep them here so you know that I'm keeping track of them. Okay, so as far as what was left over, I did end up having to use money for gas because it turns out that I had to drive a lot more than I was anticipating for this rotation. So I gave myself 25. I used 20 of it for gas, and so there's 5 left over. I have no change. So we're just gonna put this 5 in our leftover challenge, which is by Budget with Ira. It's just chillin', which is a sticker challenge. So we'll stick that in there. And get the stickers. And then I just need to get, not that, I need to get this. Okay, what do we want to do? So we have 5. Maybe we do one of the brown ones because the brown ones are worth 5. Let's do that. That'll be fast because we got a lot to do today. Okay, it's taking shape. I love it. I'm really excited to see how much this saves. Okay, great. So that is that. Then what do we do? Then we're going to, let's stuff my wallet. Let's start with, can we see that? Yeah, we can. Okay. So eat. So we have eat, we have drink, we don't have be merry. So let's find, here they are. Eat, drink, be merry, go, and spend. Those are all of my categories. Okay, so eat is gonna get, you know what, I need to get my laptop. Oh no, I totally screwed up, I think, because my spreadsheet didn't take into account these numbers. Well, that was silly. Let's start with our sinking funds. Okay. So we will start with emergency. And emergency is getting $5. And so now it has 1,000 in the bank, 20, 30, 35, 40, 42. $1,042. I'm just slowly adding to this now because my goal this year was to get to 1,000. And I don't have a risk. Oh my God, I'm sorry. And I don't have a risky job. So, in fact, I don't have a job right now at all, but I won't have a risky job. Okay, so auto, we need to ramp this up because I need to get some work done that costs around $180. So I want to be stuffing at least $30 or $40 a month now for the foreseeable future. So let's do that. And so that would be 2 20s. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 75 in auto. And then in buffer, this is basically for things that aren't emergencies but come up, or overages, stuff like that, that I feel like I want to dip into a buffer but not my emergency fund. So we're gonna be putting 10 in for this. So now we'll have 60, and I get to color in 2 of these. So this tracker is from Caro Cash. And once I fill this up and it's like 250, I'm gonna put it in the bank and start over, and then be drawing from that. And then when I finish the second one, whatever's left over in my buffer account in my bank, I'm just gonna move that into emergency. So this is kind of gonna be like a temporary account that if I don't spend it, it will dump into emergency to like build that up a little bit faster. But I like it. I like the idea of a buffer. I feel more comfortable spending that for sure. Okay, wellness, we're gonna do 10. And I'm glad that this is building up again. We have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. And then we have Mint, which is Mint Mobile that I pay once a year. It's $15 a month. So I put in $5 a week. And this is the first one because I just paid it off recently. All right. Fees. Fees is for all sorts of fees. Right now, let's see, we're gonna put in 10. Right now I'm saving for a couple fees. I have my car tags, which I don't put in the car maintenance fund. It's about fees. And then also I need to get a new passport. So I have 100 in the bank, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So 155 in fees. Awesome. I think that, so in Nevada, my tags would cost about $200. In Utah, they would only cost $150. And I am now on the lease of my boyfriend's lease in Utah, and I'm hoping to end up in Utah for residency probably. So I might just register my car here in March or February, and just like move here basically. So I'll save myself $50, and maybe I'll be tempting the gods too much to not let me match. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Sanctuary is getting 5. So now we have 16. Yeah, maybe it's foolish. I don't know. We're also going to be selling our house in Vegas. So like, there's no reason for me to keep my residency in Vegas anymore. Epithelium is getting 25. I did just get my wax, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did. I know I told you guys I was worried because I would have to get it from somebody that I didn't know, but she turned out to be one of the best experiences that I've ever had getting a wax. It was like, they did everything right. It was really cheap and really great actually, and medically accurate, like if that makes any sense. They even use like patient care privacy things that we do as doctors. Like it was very impressive. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Is this right? 80. Okay. 180. At the beginning of January, I'm getting a haircut, which is usually, like, I give her a really good tip. So that's usually 100. So I definitely need to make sure that I have that as well. Okay, wardrobe 5. I did buy another sweater. So this is gonna be spent. Well, most of it is gonna be spent. But now I feel like I have almost all of the winter clothes I need. I think that I need a black turtleneck, but that shouldn't be very expensive. So I'm gonna look for a black turtleneck and then I'm done. Okay, tech is getting 25, and we also have a tracker for this. This tracker is free in my Ko-Fi. If you're interested, we're gonna give it 25 like we do every week. I'm saving for an Apple product, hence why I made an Apple tracker. Okay, so we have 200 in the bank. 20, 40, 65, 75, 275. And we get to color in another seed, because each seed is 25 for this. You can also, there's also another version in here. You can make each apple worth whatever you want. You don't have to do the same as me. But that's good, that's coming along nicely. Oh, I forgot that I turned on the ice maker, which is very loud. I apologize. All right, next is gifts. Gifts has 200 in it. We are starting to spend that. Hopefully I'll be mostly through that for Christmas. I also sent some toys to some military kids. I hope they're gonna enjoy those. That was really fun to pick those out, actually. I don't even get gifts for my nieces and nephews because there's a million of them. But yeah, it felt really good to do that. It made me want to do more of that. It's been a while since I've donated. You know, I don't have the thought to do that because I'm so focused on budgeting. And I think that's something that some of you do really well, which is give to others, like charitable giving. And I think that's something I'm gonna wanna do when I start getting a salary. So anyway, something to think about, do that more. So hobbies is getting 5. And we have 20, 30, 35, 40 in hobbies. Outdoorsy is getting 5. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Great. It is almost time for snowshoeing. And there's nothing better than a hot drink afterwards in the lodge. Smell goods. 5 for smell goods. All right, we've got 10, 15, 20, 25. We are still working through the Pura scents that we got when we originally got our diffusers, and we don't use our diffuser all day long, so it's lasting like quite a bit. I heard people said they would have to replenish theirs all the time, but if you don't set it to be on all the time, they seem to last quite a while, and I've been very happy with them. Fine Spirits is getting 5, and also I just did my games, like I only play my games binder once a month, and every time one of the games gets to $50, then I'm gonna be putting it where it belongs. And the game that we finished was a Ellie on Earth game, and it was $50, and it was for Fine Spirits. So now Fine Spirits has 50 plus 5 is 55, which means I might be able to get a nice bottle of champagne for New Year's. I think I might do that. It's been so long since I've had Veuve Clicquot. If you know anything about champagne, that's a really good champagne, and it's only like $50. I think it's very good. It's nice and dry. I like the dry champagnes. Anyway. Blah. All right, almost done with this. Holiday Boost is getting 5, which is good because there's definitely some holiday things coming up with my family, and my partner and I are really trying to not spend money. So it's been really nice to have money set aside. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. And then luxury boost. It's nothing in there, so we're gonna add 5. All right, and that should be it for sinking funds. Excellent. So now we do, so football, my football savings, it was quite the week, and nobody had a bye, and there were so many missed field goals, like over 20, which is the most by far. It was an absolutely insane week for that. So, and every missed kick, we have to save $1. So we saved a lot more than we have recently. So we each saved $62. And I didn't make a video because I'm just too busy, but I'm hoping to make a video for next week covering both of these weeks. And I know only like 5 of you watch it, so it's fine. But anyway, so I put $62 in that savings challenge. For saving with Judy, so these are my savings box. Let's go ahead and put, this is like so thick. This is for the minis, so we'll put this back here with the minis. And then for saving with Judy, I colored in my gnome from Sunday, and we are saving 17. Like that. So we'll put that in there. We'll put this Santa gnome in. Super cute. And then I gotta check my video because I asked you guys what savings challenge you wanted me to do. So let's see what people are voting for. Okay, we got a watermelon vote, we got cowboy boots vote, and those were the only votes. So I don't know what to do. Maybe what I do is neither of them. Okay, so we will do neither of them. We are going to do Chatty Cathy budgets, and the remaining amount is 8. So we'll do 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do it like that. That was like the leftovers. But what's interesting is all of this money. Okay, so we have the Iris binder, which is a new binder if you didn't see it last time, by Iris Budgets. It's very beautiful, and we're putting $40 in it. And I think I was just gonna do 2 20s. So we get to color in 4 of these stars. So now we have 50 towards $10,000. So this is going to save 200 because each of these envelopes takes $200. My goal is to save $10,000 over 5 years towards a final graduation trip. When I'm done with all of my training and I'm gonna be an attending, I wanna go on a crazy train trip because I love train trips. So that's my goal with this. Iris binder. Okay, then what? We got that. Change, yes, we got our minis. 25 for my Zodiac binder, which you will hopefully see next week. And then we have $40, which is gonna be another 2 20s. That's for my pretty binder. It's a pretty binder. It's not necessarily for pretty stuff for me. Like I want to get LASIK done and I want to get my tattoo removed. Stuff like that I'm saving for. Fur Baby, that is going to be my binder where I am using Nikki's, from Nikki from Dragonfly Saves. Her savings challenges with dogs on them. I want to save for a Fur Baby in a couple of years. So I'm gonna save for that. I wanna save several $1,000s for that because I know I want to be financially prepared to cover things that can happen and not have to stress about it. And since I have the time before I can like have a dog, I'm gonna start saving for that. So that's 21s, 3, 4, 5, 15, 20. Okay, 21s, and then I wanted 5 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then my rainbow binder, just because I like the aesthetics of it, that I'm making that one as well. And that was $10. Where does this $5 go? I don't know where this 5 goes, so I will have to figure it out when I'm editing this video. All right, cool. This is gonna be for my binders. I'm not sure how I'm gonna stuff those, like if I'm gonna stuff one a day, I don't think I'm gonna stuff them in this video. I might stuff one a day as like a morning thing that I do. Maybe I'll make shorts out of it. But I really like the idea of stuffing every day, at least during the week, as like a good reminder of my goals and to like scratch that itch. 118 envelope challenge. Okay, so let's talk about chlorine. Chlorine, so you know it because people clean with it, right? It's used to sanitize drinking and swimming pool water, and it's in cleaning products and bleaches, but originally it was used by German chemist Fritz Haber, and it was used as the first ever chemical weapon in World War I. So it's very heavy, it's heavier than air. So gas chlorine, like chlorine in the state of gas, could drift across the ground and then would sink into the trenches, and then it would corrode your lungs because it mixes with water and dissolves and turns into hydrochloric acid, which would basically drown the victim. So it's really sad. So yeah, chlorine was your first chemical weapon, so be careful with that chlorine, guys. The other two, so that's 17. The other 2 elements we're gonna stuff are just the highest ones that we have left. And the only thing that's interesting about them that like a normal person would understand is that they were jointly discovered very recently by 2 labs, one in Russia and one in, I think, the United States. And so it was like, it shows you how scientists, all we care about is science, you know? We don't care about politics. We don't care about all sorts of, like, all we care about is helping people and making discoveries and all of that. So if scientists were left to work together and politicians would stay out of it, like, what a better world it would be, because they would discover all of these awesome things together, you know? I really believe a lot in teamwork and the power of teamwork and collaboration. I'm huge into collaboration. So anyway, that's those 2. They were both discovered with joint efforts between Russian and American scientists. So let's put our lovely stickers. Okay, so there's chlorine. And then the next highest ones are livermorium and moscovium, though I think in the book it's called something else. But that book is a little bit behind the times, so this would be the more accepted terminology for these. So that is that. I mean, look, that's really filling in, huh? Like, I've gotten to around 3,500 now, and this is gonna be about $7,000 saved at the end of this. So I'm excited about that. We're really gonna start moving and grooving on this now. So that's 118 envelope challenge. We got the minis, we got the stuff. I think we have everything now. So, and now the sun is gone, basically. So thank you for hanging out. I will figure out where this $5 goes. If you saw, you know, like maybe I forgot to stuff this when I was gabbing about my sinking funds. But thanks for hanging out, and definitely say hi in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.